Hi, I'm doing a blog or journal on my journey to buying a boat. Um, it started last year with a friend of mine, and we were looking at buying a boat, one for something that it could live on, and also for us to use as a family, to use for holidays and enjoy him when he's out and about on his boat and whatever he wants to do. So it's been a very long journey. It started last year, and now it's the start of it because we have gone and bought a boat, and there'll be some much more of that a bit later, but this is just like the intro as to what's happening. So we looked at a few boats last year, nothing was really suitable. We were hoping to buy a boat yesterday, but the broker at Wroxham on the Norfolk Broads let us down big time. Really disappointed. So won't be buying a boat from them. If you look on various forums, I've slated them pretty badly. So yeah, broker at Wroxham, big broker. You can't help but miss them really. Anyway, they let us down, and they've sold the boat under our nose. So we've gone elsewhere. So the boat that we saw, we've seen it before, had a look at it, went and had a look at it again today. Yes, and that's the puppy. Yeah, went to have a look at it today. It's at Pot High, sold by Waterside Marine, and it's a Westwood 38. The people there, they've been very patient with us. John, and Lynn that deal with the boat sales, have been really good. We've turned up today. Normally they ask for an appointment for river trials, but they took us out on the boat for a river trial. It's a really quiet boat, which I was surprised at. I've been on quite a few Broads boats, and if you look back at some of my other videos, you've seen some of the boats that we've been on, and I've sort of done a review on them and that. So have a look through those amongst the other junk that I've tend to put on sort of my YouTube channel, if you like. So yeah, went out today. It's a lovely day. Had the roof back, poked and prodded in every nook and cranny on the boat, and had a good chat with my mate, and decided, yep, this is the boat. This is the one that we want. It's going to suit us. So we went ahead and bought it. As I say, it's a Westwood 38. I can't remember the name of it at the moment, but that's not important because the name is going to get changed. We've secured a mooring a couple of months back at Sutton Staithe, which is, it's only a very small boat yard. There's a waiting list for moorings, as there is with a lot of the boat yards. So really pleased after a short period of time to be able to get in there. The guy that owns the boat yard, a guy called Rob, really friendly. They do boat repairs and everything else. And we've spoken to him a lot about things that we'd like to do and put on a boat if it hasn't already got things. And he's come up with suggestions that would save us money rather than go spending loads, which is really helpful. So we trust him. He's got a very good reputation. And the fishing's good there apparently as well, which we're also looking forward to because both my mate John and myself, we enjoy a bit of fishing. We're not mad keen fishermen. We like it during the warmer weather, which is great. So we're going to be on the Norfolk Broads doing quite a bit of fishing. The kids like fishing as well. We will be taking one of our dogs, really because she's the only one that doesn't bark at everything that she sees. So we'll be taking her, and I would like to invite you, to who's ever watching, and my subscribers, the very few people that have subscribed so far, hopefully there'll be more as we go on, invite you onto our journeys on the Norfolk Broads. I'll try and add a photo or a couple of photos of the boat within the editing. I'll try and do that. Bear in mind I'm doing this on a phone, but our journey throughout the Broads, I'll give you a walk through on the boat at some point and show you all through that and things that we'd like to change, and also things that we're going to be doing to the boat, which is going to be over a period of time. It's not all going to be done straight away, and see how the boat develops, and whether there's improvements or good improvements. Some of them will be cosmetic. We've got some ideas and plans that we would like to do, but we're going to take advice. We're not experts by any means. So if anyone wants to leave in the comments, which you're welcome to, any advice that you think has helped you, it's always welcomed. I'd also like to say a hi to the London Rascal, Robin Shepherd, who's, if you don't know him, he's takes out a lot of the hire boats and reviews them. He also has his own boat now, which I'm really pleased for him. There's another guy, Russell Thomas, who reviews some of the cruises that he goes on the Norfolk Broads, and gives an honest opinion and of the boats that he's on, and you can follow him through his holidays. And also someone that I have taken sort of advice from through his YouTube channel is a guy who I've met for the first time today, and a really nice guy, a guy called Miles, and he has a YouTube channel called Sailing High Seas, and it's about him living on his small yacht on the Norfolk Broads, which was meant to start out as just being on there for a year, and it's now been 4 years. So he's really enjoying it. As I say, I met him for the first time today. I was able to shake his hand, and I'd like to pick his brains and hopefully meet him some more, and some other people, now that we're going to be having our own boat. There won't be any updates until about another 2 weeks after this. The reason being is that the boat that we're hopefully getting, it's a lot of money. Anything is a lot of money, and it's always wise on any boat to have a survey done, and that's what we've got to wait for. And at the moment, the guy we've been recommended to survey the boat is really busy. Can't do it for a little while yet. We were hoping to get it rushed in about 3 days, but that's not going to happen, so it's going to take a couple of weeks. And the present boat owner is going to put on for us a new heating system, which he hasn't done yet, but he's going to get all that sorted out, and that's probably going to take a couple of weeks as well. So the idea is the heating's going to get done, the survey's going to get done, then we'll finalise a price. We've got a rough idea, and then it's on the water. Bear in mind, my friend that is financing the boat has got no experience of boats. I have a little bit, having owned a couple of small boats. One of the boats that I owned, it's a small one, was a Norman 17, which, if you Google images and put in Norman 17, you'll be able to see that. A boat called Goldfish, which we all did up and whatever, and regretfully sold a couple of years later. We really enjoyed that, and through the generosity of my mate, we were able to use the boat that he's purchasing. So, subject to the survey all being good and well, which we hope to be there during the day when that's done, because it's an extensive survey. It's going to take all day. So as long as that doesn't show up any major problems, then the sale will go ahead, and then we will spend a day on the boat with my family, and then I'm going to be taking John for about a week's trundle around the Broads, so he can gain confidence in using the boat on his own, because most of the time that's what it's going to be. He's on his own, he's retired, time for him to start enjoying his life, which he has done before. That's a bit unfair, but this is a new chapter in his life for him, and he can go at his pace, and you're forced to go slowly on the Broads because of the speed limits, as many people will know. So it's just a record of buying the boat and how the boat progresses with the modifications or whatever on it over time. Our boat yard, there'll be videos on that, where we are, trips down the river and such like, places that we visit. And I hope to be doing that on a fairly regular basis whenever I'm on the boat. So until then, please subscribe, push the little bell that gives you notifications, and it'd be really appreciated. Any comments at all on your own experiences of buying a boat, if you know the boat, if you know the previous owner of the boat, what their experiences was, any history of our boat, anything like that. It's all useful. No doubt there will be good and bad, which that's okay. We're looking forward to it. So it's a new journey for everyone, and those that see the videos and that are on the Broads, whether you have your own boat, whether you're first time boaters holidaying on a boat, or whether you're experienced boaters holidaying on a hire craft, by all means give us a wave. There's a really great forum called the Norfolk Broads Network, which if you haven't heard about it, it's really worth becoming a member. It costs nothing. They have a Facebook page, loads of information, people are really friendly there. So there's a lot of experienced people there. I'm not one of them. I hope to be gaining more experience as time goes on. But please, just enjoy it. Feel free to make comments. And until the next one, when hopefully I can show some videos of the boat, which I will, it's goodbye from me. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for looking.